Hello everyone, my name is Devi Anastasia, and today I will talk about manners, everyday manners. Etiquette is the code of polite behavior in society, and the topics that I will explain today are walking in the public, queuing, handshakes, being demonstrative, minding your peace, minding your cues, apologizing, discussing money, talking about weather, public manner, small talk, tipping, bedroom manner, and table manner. The first one is public, walking in the public. You should stay to the right. This is the number one rule of walking. Staying to the right will help you and everyone else avoid those awkward moments on the sidewalk. Do not stop suddenly. Do not take up the entire sidewalk. If you are walking with one or more people, try not to walk in a parallel line. First, people cannot get by you walking the opposite way. Second, uh, and possibly even more annoying, faster walkers cannot get around if they are behind you. And then walk faster or move over, and then get off the phone. I know it's difficult, I do it too, but walking and talking is a recipe for disaster. If you have to pick up the phone, pull over to the side of the sidewalk and talk so you don't cause any other crashes along the way. And then the second topic is queuing. Wait a minute, okay. The second topic is queuing. Always be patient when you are in line. The people in front of you were the first, and the people behind you were not. Do not think about jumping queue. And then the third topic is handshakes. A good firm handshake is a common way to greet someone in a business or local situation. People may people might make assumptions about you based on your handshake. So it's important to get it right. And so stand near the person you want to handshake head with, and then over your right hand by extending it toward the other person, and then firmly grasp the other person's hand. Get the pressure right. Do not cross the other person's hand, but equally do not offer a limp hand. And then keep it brief. Shake hand, shake the hand just 2 or 3 times before letting go, and then accompany the handshake with direct eye contact and smile when you have finished, and let go the other person's hand and then stand upright. And then the fourth topic is being demonstrative, such as holding hands and social kissing. Uh, Being demonstrative, it means that a person tending to show feelings, especially of affection, openly, such as holding hands and social kissing. Holding hands as friends in the UK it's quite unusual. Instead, more common for female friends to link arms. For male friends, there are is usually no contact. Holding hands is usually reserved only for parent children relationships or between partners, such as girlfriend boyfriend, husband and wife. And then social kissing. In Spain, one kiss on the cheek is common. In some parts of Afghanistan, it's customary to kiss up to 8 times. And then the fifth and the sixth topic is Man your peace and minding your cues. Alright? Man your peace and cues is an English language expression meaning man your manners, man your language, be on your behavior, watch what you are doing. It is often said to children to remind them to be polite. It also can be used specifically to tell a person to be careful of their language. For example, if somebody says a rude word in front of an old people or a child, you could say mind your p's and q's. It also means remembering to say please and thank you. It is very important. If you are not doing it, you may be told to mind your p's and q's, or more specifically to say both please and thank you. And then the seventh topic is apologizing. In the UK, they like receiving warm, heartfelt apologies as well as giving them. If you have done something to upset or offend someone, it is important to offer them a genuine apology. A half hearted apology will not go down well. If you are offered an apology, it is considered a good grace to acknowledge and accept it. In some cases, you may still be upset over the incident, but by not accepting the apology, the situation will escalate. A typical way to accepting an apology is by saying, "It's okay, don't worry about it, and for more serious incidents, I forgive you." And then the eighth topic is discussing money. If you are having conversation with someone new, money and personal wealth are subjects best avoid. You can talk about it with someone that comfortable with you. But whether you like it or not, everyone always thinking about money, how to make it, spend it, and talk about it. And I will tell you about basic manner about discussing money. The first one, don't assume that just because people have money that they will want to spend it like the way you would. And don't pass judgment on someone else's decisions to spend their money on something. And then always consider your friend's financial circumstances before suggesting a particular restaurant or a place. And then when splitting the bill, always stop and think about whether even split is actually fair or not. And then when organizing a group gift, outing, or trip, ask everyone to share their individual budget before making any plans. Sorry. And six is, if you ask skilled friend to do something for you, offer to pay them as much as you would any other professional. And then when you owe someone money, pay them back straight away. Do not complain about money to someone who know earns less than you. And then regardless of what you know about your friend's income, debts, expenses, remember to always be kind and how you talk about money. For some, not having enough money is the struggle. For others, having money they have never had before could be a unique struggle they cannot explain. And there are millions ways people manage their money, and each of these can come with their own unique guilts, issues, and insecurity. So be kind, yeah? And then the ninth topic is talking about weather. Talking about weather serves as an icebreaker. It is a safe subject of discussion when meeting with stranger. The function of the conversation is to initiate contact between two individuals. And then the 10th topic is public manner and small talk. Contrary to popular belief, small talk is a big deal. It's the key to networking. It's how we make connections. It's a gateway to real conversation. However, for whatever reason, small talk tends to make people feel rushed, aggressive, and uncomfortable outright. Isn't it the very concept of small talk is just something we use to kill time or break the ice. So here three ways to properly handle small talk. The first one is don't rush. Small talk is supposed to be casual, smooth, and effortless. This is not the time to you to tell your life story or serious discussion about politics, life, etc. Take your time and be calm. And then proper topics. Speaking of the weather, that is an example of a perfect go-to topic for small talk. As is, did you see the game last night? Or nice shoes, where did you get them? Basically, any subject which doesn't pressure the other person to have some intelligent or soul searching response. And the third one is no pressure. Remember Thumper's rule. Uh, if you cannot say something nice, do, don't say nothing at all. Everyone knows it. And yet, some people feel pressure to make small talk matter. And then the 11th topic is tipping. Remember, not every country has a culture of tipping. Keep in mind that tipping is etiquette can change when you travel abroad. Be sure to do your research. For instance, generally, consumers don't tip people in China, Japan, Denmark, and Belgium. And then being generous can pay off. And then if the service is bad, you can skip tipping. But if the service was bad, still leave a 10% tip and let management knows why. And then the 12th topic is bathroom manner. The first one is close the door. This may seem like no-brainer, but you'll be surprised by how many people don't bother closing the door all the way when they use restroom. Close the door and make sure it clicks. And then check first. In public restrooms, don't push off don't push open a stall door. Someone may have missed the latch or the lock might not work. Um, Check under the door, like do not check like that. Just check it like briefly, and if you see fit, go to another stall or wait the person to finish, and then avoid chatter. Do not confuse the restroom with a conference room. It's not the place to chat about business or hold a long personal discussions. And then allow personal space. When you go into a restroom, do not crowd other people. Be respectful of the personal space of others. And then flush the toilet. Before you leave the restroom, make sure you to flush the toilet. And then dispose of personal hygiene products. Anything you use for personal hygiene needs to be wrapped and disposed in a trash receptacle. Avoid flossing anything to toilet paper because the clog it might clog the system. And then wash your hands. Never leave the restroom without washing your hands. This is both an etiquette issue and sanitary necessity. You can prevent the spread of germs by keeping your hands clean all the time. And then clean up after yourself. Leave the restroom or bathroom in as good as condition as you found it. And the last topic is table manner. Unless your host instruct you to start eating, immediately wait until everyone has been served their food until you start eating. And then if you are dining in a group or food is shared, put others' need before your own. Offer the served food to your neighbor first and do not take too much. Leave enough for others and do not take more than you can eat. And then, if you are right handed, your knife should be held in your right hand and your fork should be in your left hand. If you are left-handed, it becomes more acceptable to hold your knife and fork the other way around. And then cutlery should be rest on the side of the plate between mouthful and together in the center when you are finished. And then never talk whilst the food in your mouth. And then do not talk do not eat noisily. In the UK, people eat very quietly, almost silently. It will seem very strange if you make a lot of noise whilst you eat. Take a small mouthful, keep your mouth closed when you chew, and swallow delicately. And then, when drinking soup, do not slurp and then eat slowly. Eat quickly or overreacting makes you appear greedy. And then do not pass gas or wine at the dining table. In some cultures, this is a sign of appreciation, but in the UK, this is seen as very rude, and doing so will upset other people at the dining table. And then, if you are staying with homestay, you should wait until everyone has finished or you are told to leave the table. If you are really need to leave, you can ask to leave the table. I think that's all for me. I hope this video is clear enough for you. Thank you for watching.